Hey class, we're going to go ahead and start with area of a trapezoid. It means we're going to find the inside area of a trapezoid. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. Remember, trapezoid spelled T-R-A-P-E-Z-O-I-D. Trapezoid. Okay, trapezoid. And so we're going to draw one here on the board. Remember, I'm writing these because I'm starting from the very basic because, again, you might want to be writing this down in your notes, okay? So let's go ahead and draw the smaller base of the trapezoid and then the bigger base, okay? And so we're going to go ahead and connect these best we can. There we go, that's pretty good size trapezoid. And remember, this top one, we call it base 1, which is lowercase b, with that little tiny subscript 1, kind of like an exponent, but actually it's down here. We call it a subscript. And we're going to say that this one, this base 1 is 5.2 meters. Remember, that's this right here. That's that length right there. That one I just bolded, that top length right there, that side length right there is 5.2 meters. Okay, and then this bottom one, that's this one down here, this bigger base, right? We call this base subscript 2 or little 2, base 2. The second one, remember, these are just used for labeling purposes. They have a 1 here because that's base 1, and that's one base, and this is the second base. This is base 2, okay? And we're going to say this side length is 10.8 meters. Okay, 10.8 meters. So we got base 1, which is this length right here. This length up here is 5.2 meters. This length down here is 10.8 meters. And then we're going to say the height, this dashed line. Remember that right angle. Don't forget that right angle. We're going to say is 3.3 meters. That's this dashed line right here. And remember, that's h. I'm going to say equals h. Okay, that's the height. And so remember, they could give you 3.3 on the inside. They could also give it to you over here on this side. With this length, they'll give you this line over here, and they'll say that this is the height also, which is 3.3 meters. Okay, see how they have it over here? They could also give it to you on this side. So whatever they tell you, whether it be out here or in here, you got to know that these are the same lengths. Okay, these are the same lengths, 3.3 meters. Now, the formula for the area of a trapezoid, it's a little bit more complicated than the area of a rectangle, square, and parallelogram, and even a triangle. It's a little bit more complicated. So I'm going to write it out right here on this side. Area of a trapezoid, I'm going to write it out all the way. Area equals 1/2, just like from triangle, but this is a trapezoid, open parentheses, base 1 plus base 2, close parentheses, times h, which is height. Okay, so this is 1/2 times parentheses base 1 plus base 2, close parentheses, times the height. That's h. H is equal to the height. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and substitute all the things in that we know. Substitute in all the things that we know. And remember, we're just going to grab all the numbers that we know. We're going to substitute them into here, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. So equals, we're going to do 1/2, open parentheses, base 1. What is base 1? 5.2, right? It's 5.2. So 5.2 plus base 2, which we know is 10.8, okay? 10.8, close parentheses, times the height. What's the height? 3.3, okay? So I'm going to write that over here, 3.3. Okay? So we have half, which is part of the formula, 1/2. Open parentheses, also part of the formula. We have base 1, which is 5.2, plus base 2, which is 10.8, close parentheses, times 3.3. Okay, and that's the height. Okay, that's the height. 3.3 is the height as we have it up here. Remember, I told you they could also give you the height out here, 3.3. So again, just however they give you the height, you know that this is the height, 3.3. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and simplify this as much as we can. Go ahead and move these out of the way. We're going to substitute this as much as we can. I'm going to go ahead and write an equal sign here. Now, this equal sign means I'm continuing all of this. Okay, so I'm going to grab this 1/2 and put it right here. Open parentheses, I'm also getting from right here. Now we're going to simplify the answer because remember with PEMDAS, with order of operations, we do the parentheses first. So we're going to add this up. That's why we're going to leave these alone and just work with on the parentheses first. Okay, 5.2 plus 10.8. Let's go ahead and do that right here. I'm going to go ahead and do the 10.8 up here plus 5.2. And if you already know the answer, you can go ahead and just write it in there. I'm just doing this just in case some of us aren't sure. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry my 1. Bring down my decimals. 1 plus 0 plus 5 is 6. Bring down my 1. So I end up with 16.0, which I'm just going to say that that is 16. Close parentheses, just like this one is over here. Close parentheses, times the height, which we know is 3.3. Let me rewrite this. The multiplication, 3.3. Okay, another equal sign. Now we're going to go ahead and simplify this since we have multiplication happening. For all three of these, we're going to go ahead and multiply from left to right, just like order of operation says. Half times 16 is half of 16. Remember, multiplication, another word for multiplication is of. Half of 16, well, that's just 8. We know that that's 8. So I'm going to do half times 16. We're going to get 8. Or you can say 16 divided by 2. Remember, it's 16 times 1, and then 16 divided by 2, we still get 8, okay? Still multiplying by the height, which we know is 3.3, okay? We're still doing that. We're still multiplying by the height, which is 3.3. So we're going to multiply 8 times 3.3. I'm going to go ahead and do that over here because we got some space. 3.3 times 8. 8 times 3, that's 24. You get the 4, carry the 2. 3 times 8, 24 plus 2, that's 26. How many decimal places? 1. 1. And so we end up with 26.4. 26.4, and that's going to be our final answer. 26.4. And remember, down here, we did 16, which was in meters, times 3.3 meters. Meters times meters, we get meters squared. And this right here is the area of the trapezoid. That's the inside part. That's this thing. All of this inside part of this trapezoid, the inside part of this trapezoid is 26.4 meters squared, because remember, the unit has to be squared when you're talking about area. Okay? Go ahead and you can pause it right here so you can look at all the work and see it all right there for you. Thank you for watching.